Hello! This is the difference between a theory, a law, and a hypothesis, and BS, which is bad science and totally made up. Alright, I'll see if this works. Alright, the other day my friend said to me, I have this theory based on my experience that redheads, which are people like this, and that's funny because whenever that famous painting was made, they didn't have those. Look. That thing has red hair too. So does that thing. Alright, so my friend said that redheads always fall in love with other redheads. It's true, blah blah blah. They said that. He said, I have this theory that. So if we were to remove that monkey from that, is that a theory? Yeah? No. That is the right answer. No, that is not a theory. That is a hypothesis, because it's something you could test. Could you do a test to determine whether redheads end up falling in love with other redheads? Yes, but that is not a theory. Oh, right, and this is what I just said. You could do a thorough, repeatable, and scientific test that would hopefully have some things like that. Goggles, robots, hopefully, and some graphs and numbers and stuff. But that's not necessary. If evidence accumulates to support a hypothesis, then the accepted explanation of that is a theory. So for example, cell theory is the idea that cells are the fundamental building block of life and is way more profound than just saying there are cells. Okay? It means that because stuff is made up of cells, that explains growth patterns, inheritance, reproduction, diseases, infection, energy consumption, all the things we know about life are explained by the behavior of cells. That's why it is a theory. Is it true? Yeah. Is it well tested and explained? Yeah. It's verifiable. Alright, quiz time part 2. What's a law? Is a law a theory that has stood the test of time? No. Everybody says that, but they're not using it correctly. That is a common misconception. A theory is equally verified and tested as a law. It doesn't become a law because it's been tested. At the time it is made, no exceptions have been found to a law. Scientific laws describe a body of observations, but they do not explain them. One way to tell a law and a theory apart is to ask if the description gives you a means to explain why. So for example, whenever I, that's me, age 11, holding a ball. That's not me. Ugh. Alright, so whenever I hold a ball above the ground and let go, it falls. That's a law, okay? That you could say that if you wanted to use mathy thing, you could describe what happens and what the relationship and how fast it falls and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't say anything about why it happens. It just says what happens. A theory would do what? It would explain why gravity works, etc. Okay, so next time anyone says, oh yeah, but that's just a theory, evolution's just a theory, you should please school them in a patronizing fashion. Word them up.